Okay, I'm just gonna butcher the name of this product. COLOP, or whatever you want to call it. This is actually a kind of e-stamping device. Let's say if you in the business, you know that you got different kinds of stamps for different kinds of documents, invoices, POs, DOs, all of those stuff. This is designed for those users that they want to consolidate all the stamps, and we'll see how this thing actually works. So we received this tool from COLOP, Malaysia. So this is the colored COLOP eMark, and meanwhile this is just a protective case for it. Now let us just take a look at this case for the time being. Inside the box really you have nothing, just the case alone. Very basic, but that is not our focus for today, because the eMark itself is actually a pretty, how do I put this thing? So yes, the eMark actually comes with one cartridge and a micro USB cable, I believe. Now let's just put all the stuff aside and we're gonna straight away use it. I'm not too sure how this thing works. Let's just explore how it actually goes on. I believe the top covers, you can actually remove it, and this is their removable battery. You can see right now it's empty inside over here. Removing it is quite tricky, because you're like push it a little bit and then it opens up like this. Now you can actually slot in the cartridge here. Yes, just slowly remove it. Okay, you don't want to touch that part, and then slide it in. So let us leave the eMark charging for a while. Now we switch our focus to this eMark mobile app over here. Now the first thing I want to comment about their mobile application is that this thing connects to eMark via Wi-Fi instead of Bluetooth. I'm not too sure why they choose Wi-Fi over Bluetooth. If you use Wi-Fi, that means your phones have to disconnect from your router just to use this thing, and you have to disconnect from internet. What if you are trying to download an image or trying to do a research or comparison of the stamp quality, things like that? They could have used Bluetooth. This process could have been way easier if they just provided a QR code. Oh my god. Oh, update eMark. Oh, new update. Of course, update successful. That was quick. You can name your eMark whatever you want to name it. Okay, so now you can actually do a test imprint. Your eMark is ready. So if you can see over here, they have this kind of concept so that it actually teaches you how to send an imprint to the eMark, and then you can start printing. Send imprint to eMark. So it's sending. A lot of stuff is going on, especially with the beeps. I was hoping they actually provided some sort of a user manual telling you what kind of message the beeps are. Okay, now let us just test if it actually prints a new test print instead of this one. Ooh, this is impressive, man. But this color is still incorrect.
2 weeks later.
It has been like 2 weeks since our first impression of this COLOP eMark, because we faced some problems with the print head. But apparently after we contacted their support, they told us it is a very simple issue to resolve, which is just take a piece of tissue paper and lightly wipe off some of those gunk, probably those residue on the print head. And yeah, with that, we managed to solve the problem where the yellow color is not properly printed out for us. And as you can see right now, It is just nice. After we solve the printhead problem, let us dive into the COLOP eMark, the app, and talk more about the details about the features and everything you can actually do with the eMark. Okay, let us start off with the imprints. In this eMark application, you can actually choose from a series of presets they have pre-installed inside the app, and you can choose from name cards, those specific finance usage, chops, paid, ship, and everything, reminder, copy, all of these are presets. You can actually download your images libraries into your phone and then customize it. Now, let us do one of these templates over here. New imprint. I want to choose, let's say, okay, let's just choose this so-called draft, because we usually have a lot of article drafts and everything. And draft by Leonard Drawer. I don't know who's Leonard Drawer. Let's just move aside the draft text, and then so that I can select the text over here. Edit the text. Now I can type in, let's say, my name. The app interface might need some improvements, especially on the what you see is what you get kind of touch interface on it. Because if I want to move, let's say, the text and everything, first I have to make sure I have selected the move section. If I'm in text edit, I can't move anything on it. Basically, they lock everything in place. So when I choose a move function, I can move the text. That includes a scaling function where you can have to choose a scale, and then only you can scale up and down the image. Move it a little bit, move the draft down, and I hit save. Now after saving the imprint, I can actually immediately send the imprint to the COLOP eMark. Now it's done. Just pick it up. And there we have it. We have a draft. Now, of course, you can create quite a number of imprints over here. Let's say right now we have quite a number of imprints I have created over here. We have completed, even including our company's different websites. Just press the imprint you want to send and then pick it up. And there we have it. Wavelength network. Now, if you realize some of those imprints, they actually has dates and number on it. Yes, the COLOP eMark actually supports continuative numbering or serial marking. Okay, so let me just show you how we can do this custom numbering process. Just press on the numbering. Of course, it will ask you to clear the queue if you have it from what you can see here. This is a numbering we have done previously. It has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, you can edit the numbers from there. But nonetheless, we can just like send the imprint to eMark. Whenever you print continuous number, you have to wait for the app to send a new imprint, because the numbers are not kept track by the COLOP eMark. It is actually done by the app, which means when you print dates or numbers, you have to make sure your app is running while you're printing. The eMark will only work offline if you're printing those generic text or images like your name cards or your signature or anything else. Of course, you don't want to put signature on this thing. When you talk about the those memory inside the eMark itself, they actually got 3 slots available for you to save 3 different imprints on it. And this thing is, somehow I stumbled upon this feature when I'm watching their promotional video. Mind you, they never really mentioned about this feature in their user manual, which I don't know why. COLOP, please add this into the user manual. When I triple tap on the COLOP, you will notice it actually changes the color of the LED. Right now is cyan, which is, we have our presets over here, which is using our waveline network's signature. I can show it for you. This is the one. Put it back. If we triple tap it again, it will change to magenta. Magenta is my everyday text. By the way, it supports single line, two line, or triple lines of printing. This one is double line, so I'm like, just have to move it down. It prints two different lines of content on the paper. Again, triple tap. Our third memory slot is urgent. So I'm not sure why they don't have this included in their user manual, but if you use the eMark Connect app, you will somehow stumble upon this feature, and then by luck you will probably know how it works from there. But nonetheless, I really hope they improve their user manual on this thing. So the COLOP eMark, it is priced at 1,399 ringgit Malaysia, and each of the print head and cartridge combination comes at 169 ringgit Malaysia. Yes, the price is a little bit steep, for especially if you just plan to use it for regular printing and everything. But for business users who are looking for a solution where they can consolidate all of their existing physical stamps, yet physical stamp like this one, I'm sure a business that have a bunch of these lying around, into a single device like this, maybe the price justifies itself along the way you use it. So the pros of the COLOP eMark. This is a very unique device for you to print and stamp your documents and everything. You can imagine all the space savings from combining all of these stamps you have and into this single device, and not to mention you actually have a lot more different options for you to customize your own stamps and prints and all of those things. That means limitless possibilities you can actually print. The cons is, the major one is actually the environmental issue. Imagine every time you change the cartridge, you have to throw away the printhead at the same time. 169 ringgit is not exactly cheap or expensive, it's just like the middle range. But think of the wasteful resources you have to throw away every single time. I hope they actually come up with something, a better solution where the printhead is built into the device itself. Mind you, this device is 1,399 ringgit. And it doesn't have printhead comes with it. So, it's quite a tough pill to swallow, honestly. So yeah, that's what I think about the COLOP eMark. Indeed, it is a very interesting product, but for the price and the design and everything else, I think they still have a lot of work need to be completed on this one. So do let us know what you guys think about the COLOP eMark. Did I butcher the name so badly you want to kill me? I realized I keep on COLOP, maybe.
Is it even pronounced COLOP?
No one knows. So what do you guys think about the COLOP eMark? Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Maybe let us know how should we pronounce the brand name. COLOP, COLOP, COLOP.